You can't resist.
Chinkafa.
Hey, chinkafa.
Chinkafa na stew.
Huh? They are still. I don't know how they prepare it. I don't know how. Like
even the meat. The
meat, bro. Hey, the way it's dry. Oh no, no. So one time they brought me some, and my mom was like, "Hey, me my own Christo need it," and all the could see it. So it depends.
No, you see, let's describe the food. How they package their food first.
Oh,
so people will have a fair idea.
Yeah.
You see, if you live in the Zongo, Muslims have this flower pot.
Yeah.
It is painted with some flowers around it.
Yes. Yes.
If the rice doesn't come in that
it's not nice.
Bowl, like metallic bowl with that flour and paint, that bowl when it hits the ground, the paint will peel off.
Yeah.
So you have to handle it with care. That is the Zongo pot.
That is true. That is true. If the food doesn't come, and luckily mine came in that pot, but it was green.
Green.
And the inside is white. And it has its
and the tip is like blue black.
I'm living these memories right now.
It's called Abinchi. Oh. Abinchi na kafa.
They brought me the Abinchi. And my mom said, "Oh, I don't have to."
And what is chinkafa?
Chinkafa is rice.
And what's the Abinchi?
Abinchi is food.
Okay.
So they brought me the Abinchi, but it was chinkafa. And my mom said, she won't allow me to eat. So she went and hid it. Did
they come with a lace?
There's lace.
If Amelia brings the food and there is no lace around it, what is that?
It's not Abinchi.
Forget. Then it's not Abinchi.
Continue.
Then it's regular food side food. I mean roadside food.
Papaya, before you continue, please, if you are doing the listening, you can also join us on Facebook, 3FM 92.7, and you can watch the faces behind the voice. Yeah, we need your comments. We'll be reading them out very soon. And also make sure you drop a shout out to any Zongo brother. If you're within the Zongo too, you can drop a message for any of your sisters or brothers and we'll read them out. And if you're heading towards any Zongo too right now, or if you're in the middle of eating something in the Zongo too, just drop a message and read it out loud.
Someone asked, did they add sobolo? At that time, they were not adding sobolo. No. I said the smell of the stew. Sobolo, they said,
continue, my brother.
Oh, sobolo. Sobolo, there was just recently. And the smell of the stew.
Papaya, before you even talk about it, did the rice come in a basket? Did they put it in a basket? You see the basket, they have the one that has two handles. You have to bring this one here and hold it firmly together. Then Amelia go like, na chikafa na Abinchi. Now hold down family. In the care.
And the basket was light blue.
Papaya, then you were eating so good because the blue basket there.
And the lace was covered, like the food was covered with this lace. So the colors were.
Amelia believes in Mayafi. So maybe the food has to come in Mayafi.
Yeah.
So the Mayafi, the lace is there. Yeah. Mayafi on the food.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. So the colors were actually green, light blue and white because the plate was green. I mean the bowl was green and the basket was light blue and the veil was white. So they brought it. They were like they used to call me Isaka.
Amelia.
They used to call me Isaka. Those days because I was like I kind of look like a Muslim.
You're for real.
I had friends like that.
For real.
I look like a Muslim.
You look like
when I'm naked, bro, I'm a
Muslim. Yeah. I've seen.
You've seen. Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
You look really
straight
really,
from Tamale.
From your waist level
is Muslim. Upper is Christian, but down
Muslim.
Islam.
So you're a trans religion. Papa, continue.
So my mom hid the food. So I said I was going to roam for like 2 hours. I'm sure by the time I come back, she has actually settled. Me buy me mama nene now for the tea.
Oboki.
Hey, my mom and her friends. Now. Hey.
But in the household where the food that Amelia brought, you guys are too many. That you cannot all put your hands in a bowl. Your mom has a way of sharing the food where she can take a handful and muscle it up and give it to you, and you have to bite it piece. I don't know if you ever you've been there.
Piece. It's called sope.
No, Muslim foods around this time is the best. It's the best.
As I sit here, I'm in the middle of the city, but I can perceive some food coming all the way from Nima.
Yeah, Mamobi.
And they have a way they fry the They have it a way they fry the stew. I don't know how the stew look like dark brown,
like Chateau B, like gravy B, like And they have this
tomato stew.
They do it with
wagashi. Hey, if you're a wagashi fan, drop a comment.
Wagashi. Oh no!
I say the whole Ghana. The tribe that has more recipes. Cuisines.
Yes.
I'll give it to the non.
I'll give
nutritious
it
recipes.
to them.
You know what? Let's talk about the beverage first. We'll come to you. Your experience in the Zongo.
Yeah.
They have Burkina.
Wow.
They have Sobolo.
Sobolo.
They have Lamujin. They have Kadan.
Yeah.
That is just.
Do you know Kadan?
I don't know, but it sounds
small.
Like
take your
time. It sounds like it will be.
Name of a wine.
It sounds like some local wine. I don't know. And they have pito.
Yeah. They have pito. Pito too is from them.
Yeah. Pito. It is brewed maize.
I thought it was
fermented maize. That's where they get.
No, I think they've taken everything. Even Asana.
Asana is for them.
Asana is. I think it's from Volta.
Volta.
Yeah, I won't sit here for you to take what belongs to
Volta. To Volta. Oh, let's give what belongs to Volta. To Volta. All right. So, and when you come to rice meals, they have wachi.
Yeah.
Tuozafi.
They have tuozafi.
Yeah.
They have chinkafa.
They have chinkafa.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have have you
masa
jollof prepared by
a
Muslim before?
Yeah.
Even cocoa they have types. They have the red cocoa. They have the normal cocoa.
They have the white
the white cocoa.
Millets. Yeah.
What's the name?
They have kose. Masa.
Picasso. Even the kose, they have types. They have one that has
one with egg.
You know, even their eggs, they have one that they boil and fry.
They boil and fry.
Yeah, they boil and fry the egg. Oh, you've not tasted that? They actually.
Yeah. Papa, it's okay. Keep quiet. Before the food will come to you, Amelia will make sure that the food will go through a lot.
Yes. And she will pray over it 5 times a day before she will bring you the food.
Imagine food that has gone through prayers.
Whatever they are listening to us from.
That's why when Amelia goes on strike or decide not to show up,
it affects the
community. They have no idea the contribution they make to the ecosystem.
Because days like this, if your mother sends you, you don't have to go far.
No.
You don't have to keep.
Why would you want to go far? You don't.
This time, no one is actually being allowed their mothers to send them.
No.
And even if you are being sent, you run.
Hey.
Because the least delay you play, Chinkafa.
Hey, there is this joint opposite Total filling station, Accra Newtown.
Okay.
There is this joint that they sell rice.
Heavy.
There is enough meat in the stew that when you buy rice, they'll be looking for stew.
The one at
but yes,
opposite the filling station.
The filling station.
The rice they sell with Yemade. That's sweet.
Let me tell you,
12 a.m., 1 a.m.
There is a big pot with a lot of meat, but when you buy food, Amelia will be looking for stew. He'll just be putting away meat, searching for stew. I mean, they use the meat to prepare the stew, not the stew to prepare the meat.
Try it. Huh? Oh, that street is actually a hub for food in the night.
Our producer is swallowing saliva.
But there is one.
Sorry, producer.
There is one.
Sorry.
Do you know the I don't know if I should use genuine ones. Don't sell sausage. So what happens to the Amelias who sell sausage?
I've actually not seen
why they don't sell sausages.
Yes.
If you have the answer, please drop it in the comment section and we'll read it out. Pastor Ansah, I want you to share your Zongo story.
So there was this day, I was raised at Chantine.
That's a long time ago. How old are you now?
Charlie.
For you to be raised then. We are talking about 60s.
What if I said I was born and bred?
So how was life in the Zonga around the 60s?
Oh, come on. 60s from where?
Papa Taza, don't lie.
Bro, are you not from the 60s?
No.
Okay, sorry, 50s.
90s.
90s?
Yeah.
90s, like 1990s.
Yeah, 90s.
Oh, then 80s.
Hmm?
If
No,
you-
90s. No, if you are giving me 80s,
Okay, you remember the things that
affect legs.
So you remember the things that happened in the early 90s? Not that you were born in the 90s.
No, I don't remember. If you know where he's taking it.
All right.
How can you remember things that happened in the early
Maybe
90s?
in the 60s you were around 10, 11.
No.
So
your
your
90s.
Okay.
90s. So I remember one time
No, Pastor, you are old. No, Pastor, be quiet. You are old. Let me tell you, I've off your mic. Anybody that starts a conversation with
Yeah. Then it's from the 80s.
or start a sentence with Aqua remember.
Or start with well.
Well, so Pastor, start your story.
I can't remember.
So
And you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything. If you change the words,
no. So let's start after.
Okay, Pastor, so would like to know how was the Zongo life? Like your because I strongly believe we've all had a moment in the Zongo.
Yeah.
If you never lived there, you probably had a friend who lived in the Zongo who one day invited you to come over.
Yeah.
So your experience when it comes to Salah and the Zongo life,
Yeah.
how was it like?
There was a time.
Don't say anything the Gen Zs can relate because I know you are not from the Gen Zs. You are not a millennial.
Why are you saying?
Take us back into memory
Bro, are you
lane.
not old?
No, I'm not.
How old are you? What generation are you from? No, don't point like
Don't point
No.
me.
I know. I share the
Don't
same
point
age
me.
with
the
legs.
same age.
Age.
Then you are old.
Hey, you are old because you know my age.
Lexi.
Oh yeah.
I'm old, Papa.
I know.
Lexi is old.
And you
So
say
are
you can't say anything from
I'm
the
not
50s.
old. I'm not in my 40s.
Do you know my age?
Let's
Those
talk
guys-
about being
let's talk
Chicken
about
Kappa and
50.
Zongo.
Let's talk
about
Let's talk
50.
about
Is it-
it's Salah. Barka the Salah.
Lexi. This guy is funny. He say I'm not old. I'm not yet in my 40s. After all, life begins at
Life
40. I've not even begun my life.
Oh,
I'm 39, but I'm
I know all these things we are saying. Abiam is like
Oh,
small
you
boy
guys
time.
are-
Abiam has been playing old school. You can see that the energy he uses to play the old school is different from
energy.
the new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
So
that when Abiam is playing like old songs, he lets all the song play, all the length.
Yeah.
But when he's
As
playing
I'm
up-
speaking to you, do you know he's still playing Lumba?
and this has been like 4 minutes ago.
Abiam, I like Abiam. Abiam, he was playing this time Kojo Black.
2 seconds.
I don't know how he used Kojo Black to make Jedu Blambuli.
Excellent.
Radum zo.
yeah.
Abiam, close that folder. Come so tell me, let's go.
Yeah, so there was a time, I think it was Salah like this. So they brought the Chinkafa. No, it's okay. So they brought the Abinchi. Oh, if you are not watching us live, you are missing a lot too. Yeah, so they brought it. I'm the one that went for it actually. So for me, the bowls were two, one of rice and then meat.
That's
Because-
from
yeah, my mom was a big woman. in the
That's from
area,
a
so-
rich
Yeah.
Muslim
Yes.
family.
So, and we were living in their house, in a Muslim house.
Wow.
So you know, when Muslims like you, they'll prove it that we like you.
They will
we love
separate
you.
the meat from the
After
rice.
the rice. But if they don't like you like
They'll
papaya,
put- they'll
they'll
put
spread it on the they'll spread it on the rice.
Yeah. So they brought it. I sent everything, and then my mom sent me. I went out. I went to buy stuff, whatever. I came. Then my mom said, I don't know if I kept long or someone had reported me. Same time,
Oh,
so I was going to be affected.
oh,
I mean, whatever I did was going to affect me.
oh, that must be
So-
traumatized.
Yeah, it must be what?
Traumatized.
Correct. So we got so I came back and mom wasn't talking about the food.
Oh,
He wasn't talking about the meat.
oh,
Now say why he be bina on kasa on hobi.
oh.
So later we were fortunate enough we ate the rice. He shared the rice among us. without the meat. He told us the meat, like you said, meat need there. Be my name be so and your money. This is money in kum.
That's still no and your number.
Maybe it was mackerel.
I think our mother's
Your mother,
Our mothers, our mothers had certain
primitive mindset.
like.
That's how Obi is.
So far as
He doesn't take salmon, but he drinks soup. That was prepared.
Can you imagine? No. So no. Wait there. No. It was the same meat we were going to use for food. So he has to. Yeah, she has
the
to.
Muslim meat.
The Muslim meat.
The salah meat.
That meat doesn't go. It doesn't go bad though.
Yeah.
You can actually like it can be like 2 years. Become kabasa.
The meat that you are coming to chew, they fasted and prayed for 30 something days. How many days do they fast, Papaya?
For how many days?
How many days do they fast?
30
1 month.
Abi, I'm using it all. How many days?
I think it's 1 month.
Yeah, a whole month.
Yes.
So they fast and pray. Before that meat, you get to chew it too.
Yes.
So imagine the level of prayers they've prayed before
That
they
has gone
decide
into the meat. The only time you can chew a meat and it will be grilled.
It'll be what?
Grilled.
What is the
This guy is old.
what is grill?
So I spotted the bowl that the meat were dropped into, right? So I remember doom light. I decided to go to the kitchen and at least steal from that pot. I think it was a basket covered with net.
Yeah, that's
So that it won't go bad.
Yeah, the net.
That's so which one is the least word?
Or the net there.
Okay, the net, yeah. So I went, your doom light, I went just to pick one of the meat. When I got there, I picked the meat. The moment I turned, it was my mom. That was my mom.
When we say familiar spirits are our mothers.
I'm telling you, how she got to know that at that point I was in the kitchen to steal
Pastor.
And my mom beat the hell out of me. Like she gave me so far has been
the best beating
best beatings ever. Yeah.
You have no idea.
And the saddest thing is, after she beat me, she asked me to go and sleep. She didn't take the meat from me. So I went to my room, cried, and then no. I'd not, because when I saw her, I just hit the meat and she beat me. So afterwards, I had not even seen the meat. So it was in my palm. I just put it in my pocket. She asked me to go and sleep. So I went in my room, thinking I was going to chew the meat and sleep. I got to my room, I cried and decided to chew the meat, only to find out I stole ginger.
Oh.
This guy. I really wanted to do this.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, only to find
Bro, that was a good one.
only to find out I stole ginger.
And you went through all those suffering.
You know, before you think, your mom had already thought.
Ginger.
When you said no, this basket and now this
God.
bowl, Charlie, the guys will come.
All right, sure.
she's
So,
Interesting story.
21 minutes past the hour 11. Do you know how long I've waited to do this? 21 minutes gone past the hour 11.
We are checking that out.
All right, yeah, 21 minutes gone past the hour 11 in the morning. All right, so I'm here in the building with my brother, Pastor Ansa, and also Papaya
I've
Atami.
been saying this for the past 21
I need to. Papaya, before we leave here, they need to know our names. That is the reason. Yeah. Papaya.
Then you are here with who?
DJ Abiam is on the ones and twos, and I am also on the console.
Fits you, bro.
All right, so my Zongo story. So I had this friend called Yakubu. No, actually they were two friends, Isa and Yakubu.
They must be stolen.
So Isa is from a very, very rich family. His father would kill like about three why do you have to say three cattle or three cows?
3 loaves of goat.
3 loaves of goat. Cow. He will kill cows or cattle. 3. So when you go there, they don't give you meat food though, they give you fresh meat.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah. Then from there, I will go to. But one thing about Isa is Isa speaks through his nostril.
How? Demonstrate. I refuse to laugh.
So when you go there, you say, you say, don't anger. When you meet Israel, you say, is it easy. The only time we are nice to Isa is during Salah time, because we know that if you decide to laugh at Isa, your Salah meat there, forget it. So we'll go to Isa's house, and his father will give us like a big portion of the meat. Take home as a Christian. He doesn't even. I realize that if you wear the jalabia crowd, then you come for your meat. Then from there we'll go to Yakubu's house. I don't know where Yakubu's mother buys her plates. The sizes of plates in the house, I've never seen some. If you're 1 billion people, you can still eat in that bowl.
I've seen those plates. Those metallic bowls, right? Yeah.
And they 5-5.
Aluminium rather.
5-5. They call it 5-5. 5-5 chance.
But aluminium and metal, I didn't know.
They are the same.
Do you know that? I said metallic. I'm like,
you know that?
No, but I think metallic is thicker than aluminium, or
metallic.
It's
Are they all
not
not metals?
It's aluminium or not metal.
Metal describe everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Yeah.
Is it aluminium? If you are done
What about armor first?
how can you
Metal.
You know, he has thought of it. Say, isn't it aluminium? You know that they advanced from that painted bowls to 5-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plain one.
5-5.
They still
very
sell
well.
watch it with it.
5-5.
Yeah.
When you buy, you don't take up the sticker.
No.
The 5-5 needs to
That's
be
the
on
brand.
The brand 5-5.
5-5.
Producer, have you ate from a 5-5 bowl before?
Yeah.
Do you see
know why
their
they were
rice?
doing that?
You cannot eat it in rubber bowl. You have to eat it in some specific bowls.
Yes.
Either the painted bowls
The metallic
or
one.
the metallic one.
Or the aluminium.
That is heavier than.
The aluminium one.
You don't have to use plastic spoon.
No.
Hey, they have their spoon is round and like it's deep. It's deeper than the normal table.
That spoon is. You can use it for burkina. You can use it for rice.
It's for stew. Like it's true. We're talking about Yakubu soon.
So Yakubu, when you go to Yakubu's mother's house, Charlie, the rice. They whilst you guys are eating and you are running out of rice, they will be fetching it like in a bowl, and the mother takes so much pleasure in the fact that the boys are in her house eating with the son.
That's one
and
thing
and it is so beautiful.
Yeah.
There was this man, I don't know if he's still alive, but wherever he is, God bless him. Alaji Guarantee.
Rest in peace to him. I think
You know him?
No.
You know, he was at Abeka Fadama.
Okay.
And also Chief Imam. So if Chief Imam kills like 30 cows, he will also kill like 40. So whether you kill something in your house or not, you can just go there with your pan or something, and they'll give you some meat to go in. I remember I brought some fresh meat to the house. My mom was like, hey, I know, I'm not son, I'm the bar, and then I'll go for a bit. Jokoto or your brand.
Ghanaian mothers are the same everywhere. It's just different locations.
Oh God. But God bless every Muslim doing the listening.
Yeah.
I don't know what Ghana would have been without
Especially,
you guys. So, so Charlie, you guys have showed us love. Like I don't know how, but for some reason, I don't know if you have a Muslim friend, and you are in trouble, and you say, "Bro, Charlie, this is what somebody." They hate bullies.
Yeah.
If somebody tries to bully you, they hate to hear the sound of somebody try to bully their friend.
They rather
will,
bully you.
They will show up for you in their numbers, and I feel like that is the kind of love we need as Ghanaians, not just with them, but we should all emulate that kind of love. If it is Ghana, we should all come together and support. Fancy Ghana will come to Accra and do a show, and they don't care whether you know the song or not. They will still show up to support their brother, and that is something I feel with the southern people should try and learn, because it's a really good thing. I'm told they are almost done with their prayers. God bless the chief imam. God bless every imam out there. And God bless Amelia. So today we are here as comedians, and we cannot do this show without talking about comedy. Comedy itself has come a very long way from the days of Bob Cole down to Super OD, down to the era where English also became a thing with comedy. So we had the likes, Waterproof also came into the picture. Then we had Tommy and Enforcing, Fritz Balfour, KSM. Then Concert Party, the emergence of Concert Party.
That's around 1990.
That is where concert. So you see that time, we had a black and white TV.
Yeah.
When you want to change a channel, there's no remote. You have to go get.
Bro, I think you are the same age with Pastor Ansah.
Yeah. That one I'm not doubting. Yeah, I'm not doubting. Get. Have you ever been asked to go and hold the TV pole so that they?
Yeah, several times.
Sometimes they will tell you that Abba.
Yeah.
But you are still holding the pole this way.
Sometimes you are on a ladder and you are fixing the pole. And now at a point,
ladder.
Yeah, with the no ladder, with the bamboo.
At that time, you are still on the ladder holding the thing. Abba,
there have been times that I'll go out, I'll not even touch the pool, but they'll tell me Abba.
Yeah.
When I'm coming inside, there's an ethical, so I have to go and stand outside.
It's true.
So and have you ever watched concert party at the back of somebody's house before, like through their windows?
Yeah.
Kiss up concert party, Ebedia Gorone. 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 And Commodore Brian Satan, na a baby for more. Christas have woman, you know, Kiss up concert party, Ebedia Gorone. Kiss up concert party. Hey,
Kantanka boy, we need to.
Those days,
I might be like young at that time.
Papaya.
I was young. Like I didn't really watch.
Did you watch Sinbad?
If you know 5-5, if you know 5-5 chance, you know about this thing we are talking about. 5-5, you know
5-5.
Before 5-5 became a music group,
it was actually it was aluminium.
Heavier than metal.
Oh no, I was a young guy. Like I was maybe I was.
Yeah, that's 5-5.
5-5. Yeah, that's Papi.
Comedy like that.
And
actually, this bull. I still anytime I go to Nima to buy wachi at night, I still want to.
There was a time in our era where you don't go and they'll give you rubber. You have to carry your bowl.
Yes. And
go and buy the food. You see, you have a heap of bowls. So pacho ahano de otwa pacho on pegari man she talk akrebi then you put mo chichire ye nchichire o
e be put
so share Amelia
almost there man.
It's just a matter of styling.
It has to be there. Unya kakrebi now styling now.
So Kiss Up concert party. That time I can boldly say we could count the number of TVs in Ghana.
Yeah.
TV was like a luxury thing. You know, like
black and white.
You can live in a compound house about 20 tenants, and just 4 people will have TV.
Yeah.
And one thing, God bless those who had TVs and opened their
windows for us to actually
watch. God bless them. They really helped us.
I took pleasure in the fact that people were standing behind our window watching TV. And have we ever gone to somebody's? But we didn't have deck, So those who had deck, then you can go and watch movies too. But have you been in the hall watching the movie? Then somebody will fart. Then they will ask everybody, "Na mumpie, want it?" Then when you get out, you start smelling your bottle. Did you? At some point, they will tell you to go and bath.
Yes.
Have you ever been asked to go and bath?
You have to go and
bath before. You have to go and bath before. And that time, if you go to the homes of these people, the self-acclaimed rich people, you see, in the compound houses, there are people who are well-to-do in compound houses. Though they are not living in their own house, in compound house with 10 layers, they are okay. When you go to their rooms, in their couch, they have a rubber. You don't sit in the couch direct to the. There is a rubber and a neck. This is where you rest your neck. They have this lace,
and they have room divider
with a flower at the tip.
And they have room divider. With 5 chairs.
And you put lax and geisha, tea, tomatoes, corned beef. My mom
Christmas biscuits.
But the way she likes arranging those things there, and you arrange your 5
legs your neba.
Legs
good.
So let's talk about Kiso Concert Party. That is when we saw comedy that people would actually come, paint their faces. There will be instrumentalists also backing them. And those moments like where, you see, if you don't watch it and you go to school on Monday and we are narrating it among ourselves, you will see that you slacked. Those days, if we watch Sinbad and we go to school on Monday, you also have to say something, because when we were watching, where were you? I don't know if you guys can relate to what I'm saying. If you watch Incommodare, when we go out to school on Monday, we all have to be on the same page and narrate. Probably somebody will be narrating it, you miss out on one punchline, then the other person will go like, hey, we have baby your class bang. And in every class there is that guy who can narrate the thing from beginning with all the sound effects. We've come a long way.
Hey.
What do you miss about Concert Party? And who was your favorite comic character in the era of Concert Party?
Bishop Bob Okala.
All time.
Bishop Bob Okala.
Before you talk, I want to play something for you to hear. Abiam, help me on this one.
The late Bishop Bob Okala. Hi guys, thank you for joining us.
Soleil, yeah, could they rain? Yapon, be a solemn call. Above design.
Well, yeah. Could you be ladies and gentlemen and call force? Yes. Yeah.
Kwajo,
mini akobo. Bob, omo announcement bi. Please, every anyum no cause on, mini akomo de yebo nyum no. Obi adi ayira. Excuse to say, please. Yeah. Obi adi ayira.
Kabichire won.
Adi no aba no kostre ye. Osre mo a wo hunu for na adi bre no.
Onim.
Aye brazia bodies. Ose ya kokko wa bo akire po.
Wa hunu fabra.
Aye size 75.
Hia.
Oversized.
Onim.
Mini akomo.
Many will call a free abroach by near yes, so you better castle. Near Cochia Chaman.
Very good.
Nebra Yakono. Oh, you could see Madame for Prosper so. Nephew, what the Yako Chaman chain. You do want to be answered. Nick and top. Nasa horse and fast and Nick and top on Coho.
If I go
dress in your go.
why you still
I go visit a cruise the more way. So, if I see you could see Prosper so not a Cochama or the Cochana see Flabuchaba. What? I tell you where I'm with I tell you when I'm with the make a 1, 2, 3. Hey, couple, come on. Now, couple, you say 1, 2, 3. What's the make 1, 2, 3? Now, someone that who in Hanama move home. Okay, 1. No color, Nam can tamper.
now sus no soon I'm swimming.
2. No be any castle. Yeah, I'm your gala 9 now. Then you see 2 minutes. I'm a home. Was yes, your castle rough, trouble rough.
Me to dodge basket, me dodge it.
I was here.
Hey, now grow.
I had to get home.
Missy me number, I'm a Bessia Cotema. Oh no, man, Penny, I'm not sure. Bush of water going from CC here, and I'm sure. I'm going from CC here, me quiet, Tema. I want no Penny catch him, sir. Sawachi, Concran, Koya Sammy Mine. It is a woman we have, yes, Sammy Mine.
Guys. That was a beautiful time way back then, you know. Way back, you know. I was telling you guys that so even before the sea fly, Samuel, like these guys they've done that, like live that moment, dusted it all off, you know. Charlie, you come out there, Bobukala. You said your all-time favorite is
Bishop
Bobukala. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I think I have. I think Santo wasn't doing stand-up. He was more of the
a
drama. Like when
was.
it comes to the stand-up related one, maybe I'll go for Ejaku.
Okay, so I'm torn between Ejaku and Bobukala.
Ejaku.
One guy A1 original.
Yeah, A1.
Yeah.
When? Yeah, there was Ice Water.
Yeah.
I think for me, when I was paying attention to comedy, was Ejaku who was actually, you know,
Let me tell you,
winning all the competitions.
Ejaku's joke beat that I remember. He said one time
I'll tell one of his.
he was passing through the Zongos. Then there was this Milo Konko. So he was passing behind somebody and he saw the Milo Konko. There were these boys in the area, like they were seated. So when he picked the Milo, and the guys were, hey, what to walk? Come for to walk. Hey, what do you? Hey, come for to walk. Come for to walk.
Exactly how he was saying.
When he opened it was Milo. So it's like, hey, come for to walk. Hey. Then he left it. And one next time he came, he saw another Milo. I don't know how they kept leaving Milo. And they never see it until the guy, he pays the Milo before they're going to, hey, not knowing somebody had used the Milo Konko. That his thing inside. That was his chamber pot. He has done it and packaged it like that. He threw it outside there, through his window. And then he left it. So when the people said, come for two. And he left it and they went for when they opened it was ship it in. So the next time he was passing, he saw the Milo Konko again. I said, hey, Fatu. I was like, as a Fatu, they asked him, hey, what's my share? Who said, I check and I'm motomoto. Oh, God.
Can I also say one?
Say one.
My favorite all time was I think he was telling a
By
story.
Jacko dear
He
Charlie.
was telling about a story about the 80s when they was actually cool, and I think he was using alcohol as the storyline. Like people shouldn't get drunk.
Yeah.
So he was like when the cool was from 6 to 6, no one is supposed to come out.
So they were giving
there was
them
a curfew.
topics.
Yes, there was actually a curfew. No one is supposed to come out 6 to. But there was this guy. I can't remember son. I was CVT by end, and OPA, you know, he saw military people, and they were like, "Hey, oh coin." So me come me dining na me just so I say na match me and I'm saying you rather dine was so dining. Fortunately for the guy omo bie door no and e bie omo bie na go for trade down and I say also dining how am down I say me you down me bad down if you na me so na me down.
There was, but then we give me chance. I remember one the Jacko joke. Hey, but Jacko had stories.
Ejako is legend. Legend.
Ejako said, one guy he likes cheap women, like cheap side. When he goes to a shower, like he doesn't want those who give him match bill. He wants the ones that come very cheap. So that I think the team was HIV.
Mm-hmm.
So he said at that night, the guy has spoiled there. Like he did his thing, he spoiled everywhere. Then the next morning, he on the light. The girl took off his clothes properly. He saw ribs. The girl was very slim. I was like, hey, now who is now? Mama, no one that was brapa. It's in some yenche. It's now. Hey Jacko, beautiful times, man. And I feel these people actually they crawled for some of us to come and walk.
Yeah.
And I know there's a generation coming that might fly.
Yeah.
And others will do like greater exploits.
Things, yeah.
But we need to give them their flowers. You know, we need to give them. Sometimes when I listen to some of their jokes, you can clearly see that it's not far from what we are doing now. It's just how they were overly exaggerating it, and maybe the sound effect that was. But some of the story when I hear, I feel like this one can pick and polish it, and I don't know how. We had these people entertaining us. Then at some point, Ghanaians are not funny.
Yeah, I think
if these people, if these legends were entertaining us,
and they were filling
they were filling the national theater. They were touring the world. Actually, they had this one called "Who Is Who."
Yeah, who is who?
So whoever wins, like the stand-up comedian that will win, will join the drama group that won to go to maybe the Americas, to Canada, to Europe or wherever, to go and perform to the Ghanaian populace there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened that all of a sudden Ghanaians are saying, we are not funny.
Let me tell you what happened. You see what they were doing, the concert party, at that point, that was actually the only source of comedy for us. That was what we were introduced to. At a point, there was a break. At a point, slapstick, there was a break. And the next style of comedy that was actually emerging was the stand-up, the corporate ones, the one we are doing now. And they were actually it became new to us. What we were used to was the slapstick one. Now, this new one, it was actually influenced by the Nigerians.
Yeah.
They were actually doing it. Yeah. So, like, they're not isomatic a long time. So when Ghanaians were actually, our eyes were opening to stand-up comedy, it was the Nigerians
that we were looking at.
That were doing it. So we were just looking up to them.
And I think they were also used to the local language, like jokes in the local language, So
So
when I mean, zooming in with in English, I think it wasn't sounding.
And the comparison, they started comparing what the Nigerians were doing, back then to what Ghanaians were doing. It's okay, then they are not funny, but. Charlie, bro.
Well, I think
let's cut them some.
What happened? Some I personally feel like what happened is Nigerians came into the market to make us understand that you don't necessarily have to look funny. To sound funny.
To sound funny.
That was what changed the narrative. Like you don't need all these paints, these like to actually come out funny. You can just come in your suit and your tie and
tell jokes.
For the first time, probably I'm saying this on radio that they came. And they pushed us to do extra, do more. Without the Nigerians who came into the market, we wouldn't have done like great as we are doing now,
Yeah.
wouldn't have even looked into the world. We might be just entertaining Ghanaians and feel like we are okay with the kind of people we're entertaining. Now some of us can travel to elsewhere in the world. If it was just tree we're doing, I don't think they will find us funny. But now we are looking beyond. Okay, if these people can do it and they are entering Ghana, it's not like they are entertaining just Nigerians. They can come to Ghana and entertain us. Then what are they doing right that we are also not doing? Then we started like we're rebranding, and so regardless of the challenges that came with that era, we still give them their flowers too.
Good.
Yes,
very necessary.
We need to give them their flowers.
And now I must actually commend the new crop of comedians, because though it was the stand-up,
we'll give them all their shout-outs. Today we are giving comedians their flowers.
So but I wanted to no, it's not actually. I mean, though the stand-up comedy thing was actually influenced by this Nigerians, I mean, as far as Ghana is concerned. But now the new crop of comedians, now we've even gone beyond Nigeria. You understand? Now we don't even look up to them anymore. Like when we are writing jokes, we are writing materials, we are giving you the American standard. Like, do you understand? So I think we also have to give ourselves some, shout out and now even the Nigerians, when they come down here and they hear our jokes, our material, they were like, bro,
these guys are crazy.
Bro, how do you write your materials? Like,
Papa Yao, thank you so much. So DJ Abiam, he needs to be paid this month. So if you don't allow him to play music, that would be deducted. So Abiam,
do you also have instrumentals? Maybe I'll come back and do some rap for our Muslims.
All right, let's go.